All right. Hopefully, someone hears this. This is Sargoth coming at you with some words, and joined by Lafango. Say hello.
Yes, hello. I at the very least can hear you, Mr. Goth.
Hey,
If the
that'll
chat
do.
can't, then
Yeah, it's a start. I'm sure we'll get word from Chad soon.
yes, there it is. Confirmation received.
Right. That is good. So, I was about to say today, but for me, this is definitely tonight. We are going to bring you the winners' quarters between Carol and Guilherme.
Yes, definitely night.
Definitely night, yes. Well, I guess this is an American event. It's on American time, it feels like. But I think I coined it, so.
Well, as with many things, you're to blame.
Yeah. I can't hide from that fact.
Yes, so now in March. I see we have, we're late enough at night that we get at least one valiant Japanese spectator.
Oh, right. That is an honor. It doesn't happen too often. And yes, hello everyone in chat, of course. I'll be sure to take a glimpse at your ganderings during the run. I'm sure it's going to be glorious. Stream buffering, it says. It doesn't seem to be buffering on my end.
It seems fine to us.
Yeah, so unless there's more reports of falseness, we'll be ready to go very soon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fairly sure that the players are ready.
Yeah.
So we kind of just need to jump in.
And then do
a countdown.
Archaic chat countdown.
Oh, yes. At this point, I feel like it's just a staple of the Super Mario Kart SpeedGaming tournament.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So I'm going to ping both the players because at least one of them is not listening to us. Shame on him.
Big mistake. Or, good for concentration.
Who needs concentration when you can provide entertainment?
There's that. There's definitely that.
All right, so the first countdown is done, which means that we have another 30 seconds approximately to wait.
Yeah. So let's fill that airtime. So when you do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do you sometimes get a spam message that you're posting to quickly?
Yes, that is why I very deliberately space out my messages with a specific timing.
See, this is what comes from experience.
Yes.
So you need that full second delay between, otherwise you get wrecked.
Ooh, we got a nice sync to start.
All right.
So, certainly not par for the course for us in this tournament. This is a better start than most matches.
I mean, shoutouts to the SpeedGaming guys for resyncing mid-match. I really like that effort.
Absolutely. Yes, they put a lot of effort into making our matches presentable.
Yeah, too bad they have to, but that's how it goes. Okay, so we're half a minute into Koopa Beach. It should be over soon.
Well, half a minute into the race, not
right, fair enough.
The track itself. Guillermo's already gotten some slowdown, but KVD one-upped him by just hitting a fish.
The quick fish makeout session there is going to cost him about 6 seconds or something.
Ooh.
The deepest of waters.
Very deep.
That was some U571 reference.
That
that's boot.
A manners night. For Guillermo, we're off to an impressive start.
Flying start. It's all gone wrong, but still sub-minutes for both of our guys.
Yeah, neither player's even close to sub-50s, which is more what you would expect from these two.
Yeah, fair enough.
I must say I'm quite surprised by that crash of Carol's.
Oh yeah, that seemed like my controller veered left violently for a bit.
Yeah, so because he missed the water slide into the boost there at the big water section, and then it seemed like maybe his pad just malfunctioned for a bit or something because it seemed that bad. Also,
Yeah,
10 push-ups for Firewaster.
I
So it
mean,
begins. It was a
may
very
have been
odd crash.
one of the bigger mistakes I've seen from Carol crash-wise. I mean, how deep can you get? How low can you go?
This is an excellent question. Also, Carol going for the boost through the wall. It's a very aggressive strategy on this track.
Yeah, how do I feel about that? I like the line, but for items, it's probably, I don't know.
I
There's
really
pros and
dislike
cons.
it, especially in NTSC GP,
NTSC, yeah, that okay, fair enough.
because it's hard enough to drive this track in that, especially like that section normally, but doing the boost through the wall makes it even harder. But Carol made it pay off. So it worked for him.
He did say yesterday he was going to go all fancy on us, and
Ooh,
yesterday's
double
was
flower.
indeed. Oh yeah.
106. That's a strong PAL TT1 try.
Exactly what he's aiming for, I'm sure.
Yes. All right. Well, we're now at the worst track in the game, as I know Carol agrees.
Is this his worst place track as well in time trial? I just realized he's 7th or something in this.
It might be. Is it not MC2? Maybe he fixed that recently.
Oh no, it could be. I just realized after Aran got the country record, I guess, today.
The NR, the nice NR.
Right, nice.
We've switched. At least Carol and I, at the very least, have switched from using CR country record to NR national record because the acronym CR has a conflict with championship record, which we also use.
Sure, fair enough.
All right. Sub 50 is
Yeah,
more
clean
than fine.
enough. Sure.
Guillermo, 51, very low 51s also not too shabby. It can all turn very quickly on this track, BC3.
Can or will? I mean, it's a
The
rule
odds,
of thumb.
the odds are definitely in favor for at least some shenanigans.
I just feel like BC3 usually wins, and that's just how it goes.
Most of the time it does, yes.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
What did he...
Found a green.
Oh, okay.
But
See, that was his fault. That was not BC3. That was his own.
Sure.
His own. I should have known far better than firing a green there on lap 1.
Yeah. Now he knows.
I think Guillermo
after battle.
Fired a shroom straight into a wall.
Unorthodox style points, perhaps.
Maybe it's just a Brazilian shroom.
Right, could be. This is a ways into the tournament now, so I'm not sure how much time we spent talking about the different strategies and how freakishly hard this game is.
I think the freakishly hard part is readily apparent to anyone who's watched at least one full match of this.
I tend to agree, yeah.
As for the mechanics, I feel, they bear repeating every once in a while.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it's more a matter of how the commentators feel and whether they have anything less dry to say.
That's true, yeah. And the pacing of the match, I guess.
Yeah, I also feel like I need to counteract the commentary I gave during the showcase, where I spent about 3 hours talking nonstop about game mechanics and the community.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So
right.
I
You
feel
go-
like gotta reduce my words per minute a bit.
So you're going to overcompensate the other way around now?
Could be. I mean, but that's why I'm supposed to just be here to support you, so that you don't fall asleep. So I know for
Oh, right.
people of a certain age, come a certain time of the
Oh.
night, it's
Hey.
you're apt to maybe doze off a little bit.
Yeah, no, I guess I was asking for it by being born earlier than you. So, yeah, fair
Indeed.
enough.
Yeah.
Fair shout. I guess it bears. There's some value in mentioning Carol's line here on the third corner, is it? Where he goes for the. Well, he doesn't do it now. Okay, that's great. He was going for the crash
The
on
wall
purpose for the. Yeah, yeah. It's not a crash, technically. It's a wall tick or something.
Ooh. That's a shameful crash on the last corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he goes for the wall hit there because it's the line he finds most comfortable.
In NTSC, that makes sense as well, but it's also used in time trial, right?
That specific wall hit, I do not think so.
Oh,
It doesn't give you a better line. Also, yeah, sub 8 Star Cup is very strong time. Especially considering he got no items, right? I don't think he didn't get CI2
No,
feather.
I don't
Didn't
recall
get
items.
BC3
No.
feather.
He did
So,
get the submarine item on KB1 though.
Yes, that is true. He'll get a nice little splash icon in the stat sheet.
Or a periscope. Where's my Lakitu?
So Firewaster
yeah.
30 seconds behind at the end of Star, which is it's fine, honestly. I think it's the cup that Firewaster had the worst odds on, aside from Special, which he pushed back.
Right. Keeping with the theme of the tournament, pushback Special.
Yes, that I don't know if I'll get to play Special for a while.
Right. So Carol takes the first point, and Firewaster has opted to go for a Flower Cup, which is the correct cup.
The correct cup?
Yes, yes. So now we'll get another glorious 5 down to go.
Yes.
From the man around to keep me awake.
Yeah, so I take it you're rooting for a 3-2, so you can be even more exhausted for tomorrow.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, exhaustion. I thrive on it.
I mean, after all, Sobergoth has gone the way of the dodo.
Well, temporarily. There are...
Until 2021, perhaps?
Do we have to restart once every year? Yeah, I guess I only get one live each year.
Yep, single a limb.
Single limb. He was going strong, though, until a Ricky Gervais show.
Ah, well. Many things do.
Yeah, yeah. Also, shoutouts to Matt Ballard in chat for the poetry.
Yeah, the one and only Bat Mallard.
I have issues with that nickname, but
it just makes me think of DuckTales.
Yes, exactly, it does. I didn't think I did think I was the only one. Anyway, let's go items on CI1.
Yeah.
With the...
So, see, this is the classic KVD at home RNG, where his opponent gets a good item, and then he immediately gets a good item as well, if not a better one. In this case, he did get a better one.
Right.
But proceeded to botch it. That's going to be a sad nanner on the stat sheet, for sure. Shoutouts to Mr. Double Underscore for the terminology. Wow. Whoa, that was a very aggressive finish by Guillermo.
Yeah, he got the goods here. He's up 5 seconds. That's
Yeah.
the first time someone's up on Carol in this tournament.
I would imagine. It seems very plausible to me.
Yeah. Someone get your hype icons up in chat for it may not last.
Yeah, we'll see if Firewaster falls on any platform jumps. Or if he even goes for any. What I really wonder is whether Carol would go for the... Well, there's one.
Oh, you started a count. Okay, that's bad.
I did start the track by saying I wonder how many.
Yes, it's correct.
But I wonder if Carol gets a feather here, whether he'll go for the finish.
I think he will.
I've been caps locked by Jarmu in chat. That's how you know you're really in trouble.
Okay. Yes. That's a stern talking to right there.
I'm gonna have to hide in a dark corner. Oh,
I mean,
oh, no.
I'll grant you points for the effort, Firewaster, but that shortcut was happening. You get hit by Koopa like 4 times? It was solid.
Well, I have heard Koopa being referred to as something in relation to Carol before, so maybe it was his minion sent to take down Firewaster.
Ah, right, sure, that works. AI telepathy back in time across continents, yes?
Yes, yeah, naturally.
Sure.
Was that push-ups for... Did I miss push-ups for Carol? I'm disappointed in myself.
You did miss it, but you can still witness the push-ups, I guess.
10 push-ups for Carol. So it's the count is 10-10 currently. That means that there still hasn't been a single clean sheet in this tournament since the opening match of me versus Hahai, where we both got clean sheets.
What? Okay.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Ethan for showing the actual SMK players how to get start boosts.
Ouch. Yeah, because he's kind of new in the SMK scene, but he's been making a splash.
Yeah. He has a huge amount of experience with what I call the SMK engine.
Sure.
And I refer to, when I say the SMK engine, I'm referring to both Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart Super Circuit on the GBA.
Yep.
So Ethan is one of the best Mario Kart Super Circuit players ever. And he has recently been playing some SMK as well, to a great success. Also, double mole for Firewaster in this DP2. It is the donut planes where you're most prone to hitting a mole, I would say.
Yeah, probably. I mean, DP3, you only get the one chance, one shot, do not miss your, etc.
Sure. Alright, will Carol long boost with this mushroom? There.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the style points I was looking for.
And I guess it lost time in, right?
I would still, yeah, I'd call that a sad nanner.
It's the correct move. It's the only correct play.
I mean, considering his lead, and he needs to flex his muscles as the #1 seed in this tournament.
Right.
Gotta showboat a little bit, because if he doesn't, why else is he participating?
We don't know. We'll never know.
He's got no Scoob, no Neo, no Sami to contend with, no Geo to make him throw. So how else is he going to get the silver medal for this tournament, if not by showboating and then failing?
Oh, of course. His long con goal is the silver, of course.
Naturally. That is his favorite color, after all.
Right. I was just about to say his BC2 had been fine, but I know better than to say things. But also, I realized yesterday it's enough to think it for my jinxing powers to be in full effect now.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. Speak
of the devil.
Oh, you got the other one. Okay, that's somewhat rectifies a bit of it.
Also, yes, I'd like to correct my name dropping by saying that although I did mention many of the names that would stand in Carol's way for winning this tournament, I failed to mention the true final boss of NTSC Grand Prix, which is Takashi Ogasawara.
Mr. I Am Japan.
Yes, the one and only. He is Japan.
That's a big burden on your shoulders, I'd say. A lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
He pulls it off.
Meanwhile, Carol also almost got coin spun out by a CPU.
Oh, too bad that didn't come to fruition.
Yes, very disappointing. Whoa, that interesting line by Firewaster, refusing to let go of gas at the hairpin.
Yeah, he has that about him. I respect that completely.
One of his alter egos is gas in all caps. So you can imagine that he would never want to let go. Ooh, Carol going for an aggressive line, but not paying off. It should still be more than fine, though.
Yeah. Quite the lead. I don't know how you lose 25 seconds on this track.
Nah, not happening.
3 consecutive hairpin fails.
And 8-13. 8 and lead.
Yes, correct. I'm sure that's an accurate split, so...
100%. No doubt about it.
I like Firewaster's line there. I mean, someone said on stream a couple of days ago that there are 2 options. One is the dreaded release of gas or press dreaded brake button. The other is the Firewaster method of going full gung-ho and having to do an NBT.
Yeah, it's a tough one. All right, well, yes, I'm responsible for this. Yes, I need to give KVD another star.
Yep.
A star that Luigi used to smack into him.
Shoutouts to Weege.
At least Firewaster was in the lead for one track.
He was. He had a taste of greatness.
Yeah. Might actually be a tournament record so far.
The 5-second lead. Yeah.
There's a rare sighting in the chat. Mr. Brown is making an appearance. I didn't even realize that he had a Twitch account. Hello, Raph.
Neither did I. Hello, Mr. Brown. Frequently ranked very high on the nicest guy in the community competition.
Absolutely. And also worth mentioning that he is the sole remaining survivor from the class of 02, the original French championship, despite him not being French.
Good on him.
Yeah.
Do we give them a countdown?
Yeah, I'm assuming they're ready at this point. All right. Countdown. We go. And another 30 seconds. And we'll be off.
Yeah. I mean, the setup is very smooth, though. I mean, I don't mind the 30 seconds too much.
No, it's all right. We get to continue our commentary as normal.
Yeah, I kind of wish
No
the
difference whatsoever.
if the countdown wasn't in Twitch chat, then the viewers would have been none the wiser, and it would just start seamlessly.
But you see, in the Super Mario Kart community, we like transparency, integrity.
And failure?
Well, yeah, we fail a lot too. That's okay because we're transparent about it.
Right, you need a certain amount of technical failure. I mean, or difficulties, whatever.
Carol going for a 3-boost strat on MC1. Thinking he's playing time trials. Speaking of which, shoutouts to the new Ancient Way world record.
Oh, yes.
By Mr. TTT Mario. I hope I said the right number of T's there.
I think it was correct. I have a question regarding that. I mean, I'll finish watching this final lap. That's Firewaster's second pipe tick, actually.
Yes, very strange, but it
okay.
Kind of works out.
Yeah, there. So the new Ancient Way world record, record anyway. It is the splits are so good, they leave like a 10th to his flap across all 5 laps.
Yeah.
How does that work? If his flap is 83 and he has 385 laps in the world record.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Good job.
It's just that good.
Okay.
Also, more push-ups for Firewaster. I think that's 20 for him.
Right. I have a feeling some of our players aren't actually fulfilling the push-ups clause.
Somehow. And what makes it even worse is that there's even the alternative clause of just drinking beers instead. And I still think that most players aren't fulfilling. Well, no. Just 10 push-ups convert to 1 beer.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, I know that as someone who's vying to regain the Lefa champion title.
I mean, please don't spoil my inner workings regarding that.
I shall say no more.
Okay, fine.
But this is also why I have one of only 2 clean sheets in the tournament so far. It's because, I have to reduce or even minimize my alcohol intake for reasons best left unstated.
Fair enough.
But I'm sure chat will still bring it up regardless.
I shall state no more. I think it's been mentioned.
Yes, we see there's confirmation in chat that start boosts have been missed for more beers. It's an interesting form of bribery. Do you think you could get this to be the community standard and then add the championships? Just say hey, any beers you owe from our match, I'll buy them for you.
Oh.
Could be an interesting tactic.
Della Skank somehow?
It certainly feels like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, that is interesting. I think I have to give a slight shout out to Carol's feather on lap 3. Did you get a load of that?
They just did it at Guillermo failed the double bounce.
Still gonna win GV1? Yes. Oh no. Oh, definitely no. There's 2 laps left. What happened?
Yeah, I guess he's just going for style.
Okay. Sorry about that, Firewaster.
Meanwhile, Carol attempting to set more tournament records.
Yeah,
not content with whatever it is he did yesterday that I have yet to watch.
He was quite on fire, actually.
And he's getting the French and G.
So how do you feel about this? Oh, never mind. Never mind.
In the words of one of his fellow swamp Germans, lecker for you.
The swampiest of them all.
Yes.
You know he's 25% French as well, right?
I really appreciate the fact that you say as well, because we all know that that's a similar percentage to your level of Frenchness.
Come on, I have 1%. Some
Close
poor,
enough.
drunk relative 200 years ago. Come on.
It's within, like, so what do you do again? In sociology, it's close enough.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
like within an order of magnitude.
Almost within an order of magnitude, yes.
Almost close.
Okay, I'll have to take that, I guess. How did this turn back to my Frenchness again?
Also, well, I can change the subject here because since this is most likely going to be the last track of this course, I feel the need to put Carol on blast because today, while I was out of the house, he once again sabotaged my SMK setup.
What?
Thankfully, he did not destroy anything, as far as I'm aware so far.
That's a sentence. Thankfully, he didn't destroy anything.
This time, as far as
okay.
I know. But he did dismantle my setup, allegedly. And so now
Are you the one alleging it?
He's the one alleging it.
Okay.
Supposedly he had to seek refuge in our house of gaming today for unrelated activities, and for some reason that meant he had to dismantle my setup, aka sabotage it.
I feel like this story has more levels right now.
Well, the time when he sabotaged my setup and actually destroyed something is when he dropped a CRT on the SNES I was using. Nice 714 mushroom.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. It accidentally dropped a CRT on your SNES.
Well, so it gets even better than that. There are conspiracy levels to this, where he actually got our other roommate to drop the CRT on my SNES, quote unquote, accidentally.
Yes.
Thus snapping the cartridge I was using in half. Also, yes, GG, Carol, but the match was not nearly exciting as it could have been. So that's all you get. Single clap.
Single clap. Sub 8 minutes for Firewaster. I guess that's something. It's
still within the realm of acceptability, kind of, sort of. Not really for these guys.
Right. Well, we'll have to take it, I guess. So we only got 3 cups. No special. QQ.
No, as usual, no special.
Right.
What a surprise.
It'll be fine. So do you want to intro the winner and pushing up against the wall regarding these accusations?
Sure. I'm just gonna mark both players as done. They'll get an invite if they want to join for post-match interview. We'll see who joins, if anyone.
If Carol wasn't so good, they would be closer, so I blame him. Not entirely incorrect.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like blaming Carol is a reasonable
course of action, whenever?
Of course, yes.
Okay. Well, if there's layers of conspiracy theories happening within your, I don't know, SNES domain?
Also worth pointing out that although both players technically receive an invite for an interview, Firewaster will most likely be going to the Portuguese restream, is what I'm assuming.
Right. Yeah. Is Alencar doing stuff with?
So I do not know if he's commentating or commentated this specific match. but he was definitely involved with getting the Portuguese restream going for this tournament.
Okay, yeah, right. It's good to have him be part of it anyway, in any capacity. I instantly like that nickname, A Link from This World. I don't know why. I'm just a sucker for early Zelda, I guess.
I've been told by production that there is in fact a Portuguese restream for this match.
Okay.
Also,
that is class.
Carol appears to be on his way. I can only assume that he is having audio difficulties because technology.
Nah, he's doing his push-ups, right? He wouldn't forego those.
Maybe he's vying for some beers.
Probably more likely than the push-ups.
What do you mean you're waiting, Carol? Yeah, you have to. This is on you, Carol. This is not on us.
I take no anything, really. I'll take the glory if there's some to be had.
Ah, there he is.
Indeed.
He has a ribbon.
Doctor in winology.
And what?
You heard me.
No, I did not actually.
Oh, well, I won't be saying it again.
Oh. I'm sorry for your loss.
And I for yours.
So yes, congratulations on the win, Carol. I want to talk about this conspiracy theory going around. Apparently, there's
about the trade center, or
no, more local.
oh, okay.
And somewhat less
Coronavirus?
religious. No, localer. Keep going.
Doesn't get much more local than that.
You feel like the coronavirus is local.
Oh yeah, it's actually at the hospital where I work already. So.
And it's also a global epidemic.
Oh yeah, but it's local and global at the same time. One does not exclude the other, you know.
Okay, fair enough. I have been corrected, it seems. Anyway, it was some sort of conspiracy theory regarding Lafango's equipment getting destroyed.
Yeah.
Sabotage, I say.
Absolutely. Yes, I got paid hefty sums of money by a certain Belgian. It goes by the name of Jarmu to prevent Lafango from being able to reach the top 10. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, something needs to be done.
Is it still a conspiracy theory when you come live on air?
Yeah, well, you know.
I feel like the air left moon.
I suspect he may have been putting truth serum in my water or something. You know, so.
Oh, so we're starting another one. Okay, here we go.
Maybe it's just one of the side effects of the coronavirus.
Perhaps.
And it's all come to a fine, nice conclusion. Everyone's happy. And I'm sure, I know Donald Trump had a speech regarding the coronavirus today. I did not listen to it because I have some self-respect. But I'm sure it was regarding some sort of Chinese hoax or conspiracy, right? There's no coronavirus. There's just, they want to sell masks, whatever.
Either way, I find this the disturbing revelation of my second sabotage to be far worse. I can only hope that I can recover from this.
Yes. My thoughts and prayers are with you.
Sure they are.
Seems legit.
I mean, someone needs to give you a silver medal, Carol.
I'm heading for that silver, all right?
So we were saying, with your current driving, it seems that you're taking enough risks to potentially fail.
Oh yeah.
Is that part of your aiming for silver strategy?
Not really. I was just not feeling it today. I was driving, like I was going for style points a little bit, but I was just not sharp enough to actually pull it off most of the times. So, like for example, MC2, I went for a long boost strat, but then I failed one of them, and that's already enough for it not to be profitable. And that's like the theme of this match, even though I won, but I wasn't completely on fire, I think.
Yeah, no personal bests today.
No, not for at least not as far as cup times go. It started out well enough on Cooper Beach 1, where I just I don't know what happened there, but I went way out of bounds, and I think I tried to dodge the CPU, and I like tried to improvise a bumper hit. That would have been then it would have been okay, but I missed a bumper by an inch, and then I was the next thing I knew I was Michael Phelpsing it like there was no tomorrow. So.
Oh yeah, I was trying to start some submarine me. Rarely seen deeper water without Lakito assistance.
Right, yeah. I was trying to channel my inner Clouseau, indeed.
Well, good enough.
How do you feel, or do you have any regrets about the fact that you dared fire a green shell on Bowser Castle 3 without it going directly into the lava?
Yeah, I made an assumption, and one should never do that in SMK, but the assumption was that if I fired a green in such a narrow lane, one of this other CPU drivers was gonna hit it. Because it's basically a fenner that you fire. Like
they're dodging chance.
But I guess they had their feathers equipped, and here we are. So that won't happen again.
Yeah, really?
I figured, after, 10,000 hours in time trials alone, you would know better than by now. I guess not.
Yeah, just take a chance once in a while,
Yeah, maybe give Firewaster a chance to claw 5 seconds back.
And the thing is, I want to get rid of that red shell before the next item pickup, which is in the middle of the next corner, the middle lane. That's why I fired it.
It could have worked, but now you're never going to do it again.
You can't see me right now, but you can imagine what I'm doing. SMHing my head.
Sitting behind your laptop, yes.
In front of it, actually. I rather enjoy looking at my laptop screen when I use.
I see you bend that way.
Solid.
Were you watching Firewasters play at all?
Yeah, I was like watching when I was done with my race to see which lap he was in. But not much, no. Yeah, I can't multitask that well. Shocking revelation, I know.
Disappointing, really.
Yeah.
I mean, that explains why. Oh well, I guess your stream is still live since you have the timer going. I was gonna say that explains why your console is shut off before you joined the interview.
Gotta conserve energy somehow. Yeah, so I don't know what happened to Guillermo, but even when I was crashing quite a bit, he was probably crashing more, I guess.
Yeah, just standard Firewaster stuff, really.
Yeah.
He didn't get any good luck. CI2 Feather was it, right?
Oh, he got Feather CI2. Nice.
CI1. Right?
Oh, that's less good.
CI1. Yeah, no, definitely less good. But he had a very good CI1. It was the only point in the entire match where he was in the lead.
Okay. Ouch. But even Kubovic won though. I
No, he did worse on KB1.
Really?
Yeah, he had several slowdowns from water.
Well, it is
Yeah, you had a fish and a submarine, and still you came out
not
on
a
top on
submarine. I was exploring uncharted waters.
It was practically a Mariana Trench out there.
that. Right,
Yeah.
right.
Exactly,
Cameron,
and yeah,
James Cameron up in this.
I said Clouseau, but of course I meant Cousteau indeed, Mike. My bad. Yeah, famous French diver, I guess. I don't know what you call it in English.
Diver, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, Choco, I don't won. I actually I should have won because the mushroom is more powerful than the feather, but I had a definite case of a sad nanner there. So
yes, it was pointed out during the match.
I was trying to make it like last until the next lap and avoiding the CPU, and I overed it a little bit, I guess. So
yeah, it was one of 2 sad nanners that I spotted in your match.
Oh, what was the other one?
BC2 long boost?
Consider your BC2 long boost to have been a sad nanner.
Yes, that was definitely not that good. Agreed.
All right, so upcoming future of the tournament. You're playing the winner of Eric and Zarkov in the semis.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I don't want to make any forecasts on who will win, but let's assume Eric will win.
So you don't want to make any forecasts, only assumptions.
Of course not.
Oh, you saw my assumption with the green shell on Bowser Castle 3 went, so... No, I think Eric is, from what I've seen, actually improved a lot as a Grand Prix player. So if I make a few more mistakes, I can definitely win. Even if I don't, then he drives really well, because I wasn't playing that well tonight. But and Zarkov, Zarkov, if he gets the RNG of the Thunder Gods, which he did against Dave Smith in Special Cup, yeah, who knows? Yeah. I think that'll be a good match though between those.
Does that mean you finally plan on dropping a cup and playing Special in this tournament?
Oh.
I kind of want to play Special, but they keep banning it. I expected a Star Cup ban, actually.
But see, you could have just thrown a cup, and then you would have gotten to play Special.
I'll do some throwing.
Well, you did try, it's true. Clearly not enough.
But I think we have Guillermo now, so I'll be silent for a little bit.
Yes, is it SBT?
Yep, I'm here.
Ah, excellent. How did you feel about this match?
I feel like it went how it was supposed to go, so...
AKA no Special Cup?
Very disappointed.
I
like my CI1, actually.
The CI1 was very nice.
Yep.
It might have been... I think that was one of the most aggressive feather approaches I've seen, at least in a while.
Oh yeah, instead of going like parallel to the wall, I went like diagonally.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever seen anyone... I mean, it definitely seems feasible, but it's something I don't see very often is when you hop into the sand, hopping in to the left of the piranha plant rather than to the right.
Oh, that's very risky. Yeah. Nice one.
Yeah, then on Mushroom Cup, I lost like 2 or 3 seconds on MC1 and then a lot on DP1, and I said, okay, let's just do stupid stuff. Then I started like doing mushrooms on GV1 and stupid stuff like that.
We saw you went for the double bounce, and it was fairly close, but
yeah, it was short. Yeah.
Gotta respect
I think I didn't have enough coins. Sure. But
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how coins affect that one.
No, I'm not sure about anything in that move.
I'm not sure I've ever hit that shortcut.
Okay. Well, then it was definitely the correct choice to go for it. I think that sums you up as a player.
Same for the Ghost Valley 2 feather, but that one was messed up by Koopa.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and there was a comment to be made about the comparisons between Koopa and KVD as his opponent. But it's a brilliant sabotage once again.
I'm not sure if I follow, but
It's
that was
okay.
another
I'll explain to
deep
it.
conspiracy theory.
I'll explain it to you later.
conspiracy theories of the world unite.
Yes. Well, you know, there's a lot of discussion that is generated in the SMK universe by some players more than others. But I was just saying. Oh yeah, Guillermo, I had a question for you that came to mind as I was preparing for the beginning of this match and as I was watching you play. How much GP have you been practicing, if any, for this tournament?
For this match specifically, I practiced a lot today. Like, I must have played 2 or 3 hours of GP today. But as you can see by my posts on the players page, time trial results, I've been playing a lot of time trial. But I mean, I don't think practicing at this stage, so close to the matches, is gonna help me anymore, so I'm just going with it.
Fair
Trying
enough.
to be fast and hope it works. It usually doesn't, but you know, one can hope.
Gotcha. All right.
I
Well,
have the feeling that the improvement curve in speedrun and Grand Prix is a little less obvious because there is a lot more variance due to items and computer interaction and stuff. So, but I guess
Sure.
every hour counts. It may sound like a cliche, but still, I don't think practice is for nothing in the end.
Yeah, it's a fair point though that the variance due to CPUs and items makes it seem that you may or may not be improving.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Good
think
call.
my main difficulty with GP is that I tend to do the time trial lines because I'm just so used to being aggressive and attacking the corners, and that's
Yes.
not always the best option, for both because you're going way too fast and because of the computer players. So I need to like create two, let's say two mindsets, one for GP and one for time trial, and I still haven't been able to like split those two mindsets.
I mean, you're a
playing
fairly
every-
new player. 15, 18 years, something.
The trolls.
You'll get there. No, I agree though. It seems natural to go for the time trial lines, but they are just simply usually incorrect for Grand Prix, especially NTSC 150 perhaps.
You have to relearn the way you drive every track, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, I have to go.
Yes. All right. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you guys for the cast, and thanks KVD for the match. Well played. Good luck on your next match.
Yeah. Good luck on your next match as well, buddy.
It's me against Chris. Should be interesting.
Oh. Ha.
All right. Make sure to check that one out. So yeah, thanks for a riveting interview, and I guess our players have to go do their push-ups now. That's why they're leave already.
How many do I owe?
I think that's 80, right?
It's
No, surely not
it's
that many.
at least 30,
I think it was 30.
and it
Yeah.
might be more like 50.
I think it was. I think it was 30.
I'll give you 30. It's fine.
I am certain that it is at least 30.
Yeah, me too. It's 30 or 40. I don't remember exactly. I'll just do 30. Later.
All right. Where's the webcam?
Yes.
All right.
It's been good fun, and this is Garth signing.
Yes, and this is Lafungo.
Peace
Cheerio. Until next time.
Until next time.
Bye-bye.